Yo, what's up YouTube? Dirty Dan Gaming coming back with a Viking Rise video. So had to stop myself there, almost went with my normal intro. So today we are going to be playing Viking Rise. It's going to be the first guide that I'm going to be bringing to my channel for this game. So it is another real-time strategy city builder game. It's a war game at the end of the day. It's not a city builder, it's a war game. Very similar to Rise of Kingdoms. So to those new to my channel, I have been playing for about 4 years a similar game. A lot of the same functionalities called Rise of Kingdoms. I have been making content for Rise of Kingdoms for about 2 years now. I picked this game up a few weeks ago, really kind of fell in love with it, and we've been kind of playing ever since. We started an account in Kingdom 64 yesterday, and we streamed for almost 7 hours, just kind of grinding through and doing a lot of the beginning stuff. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a card up in the top for y'all. Today, what we're going to be talking about in Viking Rise as being one of our first guide videos is going to be the most important buildings that you have in your city and in your city village. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so you're just beginning your Viking journey and you're going through and you're upgrading stuff and you're kind of just, you're going at it, right? So really quick, first and foremost, the most important thing I can say to just kind of keep yourself organized is just click on this, guys. Click on this and just, it'll send you to where you need to go to do your quests. So just do that to keep yourself a little bit organized. So I know this is a building video and what you need to do to be successful for buildings, but I just wanted to throw that one bit in there because I know when I started this and being an experienced kind of mobile gamer, I was a little bit overwhelmed too. So most important buildings that you are going to have in your city. Okay, let's jump right into this. So first off is going to be the Chief's Hall. This is what everything centralizes around. You can't upgrade anything else unless you upgrade your Chief Hall. Now, please note on any of these buildings that you have, if you click the info icon, it will tell you what you are going to be obtaining from it buff-wise. And if you go even further and click onto this info icon, it will tell you the upgrade steps as you're bringing them up through the level. So as you can see, we just got to Chief Hall level 11, which added another march queue that I can use for my marches. Next most important structure, in my opinion, is going to be your Tribe Hall. Well, why is that? So as you are upgrading your buildings, you're going to be getting things called helps. As you can see, this little hand icon just popped up here and on the bottom of my screen. I assisted tribe members. These are very important. You want to make sure you get into an active alliance early in the game to get quick help. So if you go to your alliance icon and go to assists, you can see how far on the progression you have. So as you can see, I get 15 helps, which reduced my time of this building by 27 minutes already. So you want to make sure you max out those helps before you go ahead and use any kind of speed ups if you're doing a power boost and all that good stuff. So this is, in my opinion, the second most important building because it is going to be speeding things up for you. So after you're done upgrading your Chief Hall, you want to go ahead and upgrade your Tribe Hall as well. Moving on, the next important building, in my opinion, is going to be your Academy. So this is going to be where you're going to progress your troops, your troop levels. So as you can see here, we're on tier 2 troops. We're making a push for tier 3 troops soon, hopefully maybe today. And then you're also going to have economy, which is going to be giving you gathering boosts, a little bit of troop load, and a few quick important notes. And I'll kind of break this down a little bit in maybe a tech progression guide a little bit later as I'm progressing through this tech. You do want to not forget about economy. I think in the beginning, military is a little bit overrated. Economy should be your focus. And I think mainly, if anything, is because of these researchers here. Construction feed further increases construction and upgrade speed of buildings in the city. So once again, if you hit on the icon, it'll tell you how much construction acceleration you're going to be getting. As soon as I get this thing to level 5, that's 15% of time I don't have to worry about anymore on my structure. So very, very important. I think that there's another one in here for research speed as well. So with that being said, because of those two main things, and obviously to upgrade your troop types and the strength of your troops, your academy is going to be the next most important building that you're going to want to focus on. Fourth most important building in your city is going to be the infirmaries. Now, these are super, super, super important because troops mean everything in these games, right? Troops are going to win your wars because you're going to need to reinforce rallies. You're going to reinforce your flags and forts. This is a territory-based war game at the end of the day. So what do I mean by that? As you can see here, we have an alliance fortress and we have flags that are building, and we are going to be accumulating territory, and fighting is going to happen from attacking these other territories. So very, very important to upgrade your infirmaries because at the end of the day, again, it is a war game. So what these are going to do pretty much is you're going to have a space for your injured units. If the units that become injured exceed this limit, those troops will cease to exist. That means you lose them entirely outright. So troops, again, are super, 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 super important. I cannot stress to you the importance enough of troops and what they mean to this game. So you want to make sure that you are upgrading your infirmaries as you progress. And if you want to, this will tell you a little bit more on your wounded troops and how they are affected in your infirmary, and also different setups. So there's these different altars, shrines, temples. It'll tell you if you're actively fighting for those, how many of those will go to the infirmary or how many of them will be killed. With them being killed, that means that they are going to, again, they're going to cease to exist. One quick note here, you can see in your reports is your heavily wounded units and your lightly wounded units. So your lightly wounded units are temporarily unable to battle, but they will automatically recover upon returning to your city. So we started with 92,000 troops here in this rally. 18,000 of them went back to the city, and we were able to use 582 of them, however, went to our infirmaries, which means that we had to heal them with resources and all that good stuff. So another reason why this is so important, Tripal, is you actually get helps for when you do heal your troops. So more helps, again, reduces the speed or reduces the time needed in order for you to obtain those troops back. Okay, now that we've covered some things within the city, there's a few more within that actual view of the city that I'm going to go back to, but this is all within your city. So as you can see, we were over here. Here's my city, but this is also part of your city. And then this over here is also part of your city. Anything on this map included here, this is all part of your city. So there's a whole area here that we have not even gotten to. Again, this is our main village. Here's a small little village that we've rescued here, another small village that we rescued here, and then another one that's waiting to get rescued. And then you have this structure here, which is going to be your skill shop. So skill shop, super, 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 super important. This game is going to revolve around your heroes. Your heroes are going to have 2 skill slots that are open that you need to fill with, as I call them, skill cards that you can see here on this icon. So as you go into your skills, you're going to need to unlock these and upgrade them. What this does for you, if you enter it, it gives you skill shards and also skill experiences to purchase with just resources. So again, anything that you have to purchase with resources, we're going to go into another building as well that has the same function. Anything with resources, just buy. Even especially early game with this, open your packs, guys. Open your packs and buy these skill experiences. Get these skill shards. These are going to be vital to your account's end game. Okay, so do honestly this here within this map, right? This is the most important thing that you should be pushing for in terms of the progression within this whole area of what is your city. That is the most important thing that you should be pushing for. Obviously, you're going to be pushing for your chief hall and all of your chapters and quests over here to kind of progress through the early stages. You want to get to this as fast as possible, because the faster you can get to this and start obtaining skill shards, skill experiences, it's only going to benefit you in the long run. Because again, this game is going to come down to fighting. It's a war game. You want to make sure that you're setting yourself up, setting yourself and your heroes up to the best of your abilities. And we are going to be breaking down all of the heroes, all of the skills. So if you guys are enjoying the content so far, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button. It is the most important thing you can do. It's totally free and it helps the channel out immensely. So we are going to be pumping out some guides for this game. So please stay tuned for that and the heroes and all the skill things to come. If we kind of come back into our direct city view with the upgradable structures, I guess as you can call them, there are some other upgradable structures as well within outside of your direct city here. But Honey Tavern is going to be probably another really important building for you, because if you go into it, you're going to have Tavern Keep and Prosperity Merchant. Ignore this guy. Don't even go to him. Don't go to him. He's a ripoff. He's look at him. Look how unfriendly he is compared to how inviting this guy looks. So what do I mean? Real quick, if I go to Tavern Keep, you're going to be able to buy things in here with gems, speed ups, VIP prosperity points. Sorry, it's Rise of Kingdoms in me. Prosperity points, resources, speed ups, buffs. You get most of these buffs in general anyway. Do not spend gems here. Over here, probably some of the more enticing items like relocators and stuff like that. Again, don't buy them. Go to the Prosperity Merchant. Here's a quick example. So the Tavern Keep, he was charging us 3,000 gems to get a fixed relocator. The Prosperity Shop is 15,000, so it's 50% off if you do need them. So anything for gems, look, even Oracle Soul Stones here, you can pick those up for 600 gems. Don't buy anything from the Tavern Keep. Go to your Prosperity Merchant and try to push your prosperity in the early game as quickly as you can. It's very important. I'll do another video on that too. We're kind of winding down here. The other buildings and structures, I mean, all of these are pretty much now, you know, they're going to be your day-to-day things. Obviously your training barracks here, you do want to kind of keep upgrading these, because as you do, and anything too, guys, if you need more info on them, like I said before, hit the info tab and then hit the further info tab. You are going to be getting troop buffs from them as you upgrade, so these are going to be important to upgrade as well. You're going to have to be forced to upgrade them regardless. So again, just kind of day-to-day things. Squad base is a pretty cool function. This is going to be a little bit of the idle RPG element to Viking Rise. This is something for my ROK players. This is something that Rise of Kingdoms does not have. It's a passive experience system where your heroes can accumulate experience. So I've just thrown Mr. Waltham and Svein here. I think I said that a little bit more German than Norse, but they gain experience, and then boom, look, now they're level 7, level 5. I haven't attacked any Niflungs with this. I haven't used any experience books with them. I went to sleep, I put these guys on. Well, I put him on, I forgot to put him on, and they've accumulated experience. I'm trying to get them to level 10 so I can boost their skill shards, which again, I'm going to do a video on, don't worry. And then I think that's pretty much it. This is kind of important to your clan camp. You are going to be able to obtain workers from here, so make sure you can't really see here because my head is blocking it, but you get refreshes. If we go into it 4 hours, I'll get a next batch of workers that I can recruit. As you can see here, I picked up my man Kenny, who gave my Eagle flight speed a little bit of a boost, 14%. You can lock these guys if you get, say, like an A class or an S class tier worker, but you don't have the coins available for them. You can just go ahead and lock them and use your refreshes. Don't use your gems for refresh. I've already used up my 2. I apologize, but I was grinding yesterday. All right, as you can see from my power. And with that, y'all, I think that's pretty much it. If I missed any buildings that you guys think are important for Viking Rise, leave a comment down below in the comment section. If you are just joining us on the channel, I greatly appreciate the support. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the content, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.